Yeah, and then I've got this little fix.
Okay, all righty. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, folks. Good attendance tonight for summer. And there's the beep that says it's 7 o'clock. So Brad has consented. We're going to do something a little different tonight. Brad has consented to do the video for me. And so those of you out in YouTube land actually get to watch me a little bit. So anyhow.
That's sneaky, so he's not going to be in it.
That's right, he's not going to be in it. But he was on television here for about 30 years and got paid for it, and so I'm not going to feel too sorry for him. Okay, so what we're going to do is starting over here. James, your name and call, and then we'll go right on around.
James Schlusser, W89MED.
Randy Grubbs, KM4KPY.
KM4KPY. Okay.
Jeff Withers, Kilo Charlie 4, India Oscar Lima.
India Oscar Lima. Jeff, okay.
David Pfeiffer, take my technician test tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.
Mike Malbucker, AG4SP.
David Malbacher, KG4JDY.
KG4JDY. I'm going to learn it, David. I swear I'm going to learn it. Who's the guy running the camera?
Oh, Brad, WA4HBM.
Okay. And Bruce?
Bruce, KM4EHU.
Tim, KF4MPM.
Pete, K2UPD.
Okay.
Smokey, KG6, LBK.
Okay. Any birthdays? Now, there's a guy that will be watching this video whose call sign is D4GPO who has a birthday today. Anybody else?
Mine was yesterday.
Yours was yesterday, okay. Anybody else month of June? Any birthdays month of June? Okay. Upgrades. We got your tech test tomorrow, okay?
I did extra at Dayton.
Oh, okay, congratulations. Your name was David, and I didn't get you down because I didn't get a call sign because you don't have a call sign. Okay. Here it's on the extra. Anybody else with upgrades? Okay. Well, better late than never, I guess.
2 minutes. And
We got a big agenda tonight.
Okay.
my mom actually got her tech.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So she's canned for UCW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any chance of you driving her to any meetings?
Right now, she started studying the day before I went up to Dayton, and she went up there and took it, and I was like, it's free. She passed it, so. Me, I studied for weeks probably, but I did it for probably a solid week, taking the test numerous times a day, every day, until I could just not even have to think about it.
She studied one day.
Yeah, for like 4 hours.
That's all of it.
Swing the camera around on them just one time so that we have video evidence that they were here. Glenn, AK4HA, and Linda, AK4GZ, have arrived. Okay, any other upgrades that I missed? Okay, and then anybody sick? The Colvins are on vacation, they're not sick or anything.
Nope. They're in Nevada.
In Nevada, Nevada.
Actually, on the way out there, they're in Rocky Mountains, last I heard from them.
Okay, all righty. Okay, first thing I want to do is revisit the Kids Day thing, which is coming up on June 18th. So we covered it pretty good at the last meeting, but Pete, you want to go ahead and give us a little summary again? Still looking for volunteers, for somebody to set up right out here on Red Cross territory someplace, just to demonstrate what it's like to put an antenna in a tree and operate QRP.
For those that may not know, Kids Day is a annual event held twice a year in January and June, sponsored by ARRL, and the purpose is to hopefully bring young people into the fold, so to speak, by exposing them to stations such as the bar station, can also be private home stations, whatever, and invite kids, young people to actually operate and talk to other young people Saturday afternoon from about noon till 4 o'clock or so. And hopefully have hams like us there that could be potential Elmers to help these young people through licensing or any questions they may have, antenna work, whatever. And really, that's the purpose of this. And we've done it here in Lexington once or twice before. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago was the last one, I'm not sure. But
Kids table, 5 years ago.
5 years ago. The biggest challenge is publicizing it. And trying to do it for free. Obviously, you could run ads and spend a lot of money. But publicizing it through the school system, through technical schools, UK, the media, Boy Scouts, things like that, has been a challenge. And on Saturday the 18th, we don't know if anybody's going to show up or not. It's about the size of it at the moment. Nobody's called me or emailed me yet. I am the contact on the brochure or flyer that we put together. But anyway, we're going to try to do it, and hopefully somebody shows up, and that way we can grow our ranks. And if nothing else, it's a community educational service that we're performing to hopefully improve PR with amateur radio.
Okay, thanks, Pete. Anybody that can possibly help out, get in touch with Pete. You want to give them your email address or phone number or whatever your...
See me after the meeting, or be glad to give it to you.
Probably just show up on the 18th at a time that's convenient for you. What time do you start here?
We'll start around noon.
Noon.
Get here a little earlier, Smokey, to set up the shack and get that going. I'll have my mobile HF if anybody wants to play with that. Hopefully we'll have the QRP here. I could set up outside, weather permitting, to show a portable operation. I invite the kids, if they come back to field day, see what a bigger operation might look like. And we'll have digital, we'll have sideband, we'll have CW, and we'll have HF as well as VHF, UHF capabilities. So we'll have it all there. We're thinking that digital may be of most interest to the young people at this point in time because it's something that they're aware of, computers and waterfalls and all that. It's attractive. You point to the waterfall. That guy's in Brazil. Whoa, wow. You can talk to him on the internet via Skype or something like that too. However, this is another communications media that sometimes works when nothing else works.
Okay, appreciate it, Pete. I forgot to mention that Bruce brought cupcakes over here. So help yourself. Try to be quiet if you dare. Walk over there, but by all means get them if your diet allows. Well, heck, go get them if your diet doesn't allow. Okay, for June, the luncheon will be at Denny's right up here. Since it's an even-numbered month, it looks to me like the Thursday, the 23rd, would be a pretty good day. For anybody who wants to come to the luncheon, can you make it on the 23rd? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's make lunch June the 23rd. 11:30 as usual, Denny's right up here. And after a total washout in April, the May luncheon was okay. We had probably the most people we've ever had. So I think Roger Colvin was probably right that the April thing was just an outlier, a one-off, and we should probably just go ahead and keep doing what we're doing. So I think we're good to go with that. This is our last meeting before field day. Who is planning to operate field day? And just give us a brief synopsis of what you're planning to do. You guys?
Saturday.
Okay.
I'm going to be down in town Sunday, but
Okay.
yeah.
Down at your home QTH or?
Probably so, because, I think you're coming over, right, Dave? Yeah. Yeah, so we're probably going to be 2 o'clock on to, like sometime in the...
25th?
8 o'clock or so.
And then pack up and
Yeah,
go sleep in your own bed?
yep, yep.
Okay.
Try
Some
to
places-
get 6 meters going,
Mhm.
and otherwise it'd be 80, 40, 20.
Okay. Someplace in Louisville or Jefferson County, or
It's home QTH.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you got lots of land and stuff, as I
yeah,
recall?
I
Okay.
got enough room out there.
Okay.
Gonna try to do it legit, pick a different spot, put the antenna up and all that. kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
okay. As long as you don't put the antenna up before the scheduled, time to begin. Okay. Who will be setting up with bars?
Smoky.
You can do it alone.
Well, yeah, but Smokey has the bars field day, right? Okay, so,
Nobody's getting in touch with me about that.
well, do you need somebody to get in touch with you about QRP?
If you're going to do bars, like last year, if you're going to do bars, you got to set it up with me so I know what designator to use.
Okay, so
Don't
that's
come
why
in at the
we're,
last minute and say, oh, we want to set up, it won't work.
okay. So a good thing that we're talking about is this meeting then. So
We
who
talked about
wants,
it at last year's meeting too.
who wants to set up at the bars field day and operate QRP? Anybody?
Roger and I are going to.
Okay.
Now, where are you
Linda's
gonna
going
set
to be
up?
with us. I'm sorry?
Where are you gonna set up and what call sign are you gonna use? Do you wanna use the?
I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
I don't know.
But the default would be where you set up last year, probably, right?
I hope not, about the sun.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I hope we can find a place. Yeah, I just want to be far away from the megawatts, that's all.
Well.
Last year I couldn't operate at all because of it.
Because of us?
Yeah,
Yeah, I figured. This year, we're gonna be using bandpass filters. Hopefully, if I get them built in time.
okay, that'll help.
Well, it won't help you if you're on the same band.
Well, no, I was never on the same band.
Well, you had to
We
be,
looked for
because
the-
we ran 5 radios last year. We were on every band.
Well, okay.
So, this year we'll set up a whole lot different. We're gonna run 80, 20, 40, and 10. Okay? Now you guys can run, if you want to, 15. But this year's rules are a little different. They've dropped out some of the work bands. 17's not available, 30's not available.
Didn't expect that to be.
All right. Last year they were.
Were they?
I
I didn't know that.
never heard that before.
Yeah, last
Me
year
neither.
30 and 17 were. We actually heard people on 17 when we kicked down to it on one of our,
Yeah, I'd love to work 17.
this year, no nada. Also this year, there's gonna be some other stuff we need to discuss later.
With the bars, with bars
Bars.
meeting, yeah, okay. But anyhow,
If
who
we're gonna
is,
set up, you and Roger, both radios, or one radio? That I need to know.
I'll have to let you know, but
I'm
probably
gonna put you
we'll
down
bring
for
two.
two.
Probably be two. Pete, you gonna help us?
No, I'll be operating down at Jaws.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna be down at Meadville Park.
Sure you are. Why didn't I think that?
okay, so anybody else going to be with the bars group and setting up a
You be with
QRP
me.
station? That's the key thing. Okay, so we got Mike and David in Louisville,
He wants
and the
to-
Colvins and the Dawsons at bars. I usually operate from home on battery power, and so I'll probably do that a little bit if my shack isn't too hot. Anybody else doing anything related to field day? And you're Jaws, so, okay.
Yeah, you using Jaws call sign K?
K4HH.
Okay, we need to keep moving here because we got a lot of stuff. David, you had some questions for the group, right? Or did you get them answered before the meeting?
So yeah, we were chatting earlier about use of balance on a 1/3, 2/3 dipole.
Okay. Did you get an answer that satisfactory, or did you want to bring it up again?
I think it was pretty much satisfactory.
Okay. Okay, did that cover everything, or did you have another question? Or-
Let's see, actually, one question that came up with talking about promoting amateur radio is, do we have a Facebook page for the club?
For KY-QRP? Yeah, there's one out there, and I was wondering the other day about where that stands and whether there's anybody actually maintaining it. And I can't actually answer the question. It used to be Fernie Williams, and I don't know whether he's still doing it or not. Does anybody remember? Remember that discussion?
I remember Fernie was doing it.
Yeah.
He was doing it under that call sign that's downstairs and all.
Let me see what I can find out about that. But there is a KY-QRP webpage.
But yeah, all the young folks these days are on Facebook. So
Yeah.
One of the first things they'll do when they hear about an organization, they'll look you up on Facebook,
Yeah.
kind of see what you're doing.
Now, as far as a Facebook page goes, I kind of doubt that, but we can get that going.
Yeah.
Bars has a Facebook page.
Okay.
Let me make note of that too. But that really ought to get done. And I need to see the status of. I've been coincidentally these last 3 days I've been going through all my bookmarks and stuff for web pages and stuff. And you'd be going along and think, well, there's a pretty nice web page, and then you realize it hadn't been updated in 5 years or something like that, and it's like, well, then
Error 404?
it's doing nobody any good. Okay. All right, Mike, you hit some show and tell for us?
I did, and I don't know if we've got enough time at this point. I've got 4 pictures of this spider pole that goes up 40 foot. The antenna I'm experimenting with right now is 86 feet of wire. Actually, I cut it back to 79 feet. That's right. So the idea is you get the current loop up a little bit, up the side of the pole. It's an inverted L. The horizontal kind of slopes down a little bit, gets picked up by about 24 foot of a 20-foot telescoping fishing pole, plus a spear that I stuck in the ground and put on top of that. So I've got 4 pictures of that setup that I can kind of walk, anybody wants to gather around through after that. This is kind of small to
Portable spider beam.
Huh?
A portable spider beam?
It's not a spider beam, it's a spider pole. Okay. Spider beam makes it, but it's a telescoping pole. Okay. It's their 12-meter pole.
Okay, what we can do is if we finish before 7:30, the people can come gather around, and then if you don't have time enough then, if you're going to stay for the bars meeting, you can, after the bars meeting, people can come look at it.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay.
Not going to be able to stay? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this going, and then maybe you'll have some time.
Also, that's my worn out.
There's parts falling out of it.
My worn out end-fed baling.
Oh, okay.
If anybody wants to see that too, that thing's worked really well. I'm building another one to replace it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Is that? Yeah. You pass it around. Okay. Show and tell. Okay, so that takes care of everything that I had on my list. So now what I can do is throw it open, and you're gesturing.
I got a show and tell.
Okay, cool.
I got something really neat for those of you that are operating 817s. I got this packing device. It has a compartment in it to put the 817, another compartment place to put your tuner, and straps so you can actually carry it on it, and on each side it has a place to put antenna parts and such, and it's even got enough room in the bottom to put a battery in it.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool.
Can you give us the details, like where you got it and stuff?
I got it from off eBay. Now it's a firm. It's not. It come out of China.
Mm-hmm.
And
everything.
Huh?
It doesn't everything.
Yeah. But it's well made. It's very well made. It's expensive.
It's guaranteed to be able to set your rig up for QRP in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, you have it all put in there, and just take it on your table, unpack, lay down, hook up your antenna.
Oh, okay.
Take right out with it.
Okay.
And,
So it's both a backpack and an operating position.
yeah,
at the
it's
same
mainly
time.
an operating, that's what it's sold for, it just happens to have straps on it. The 817 fits there, the 200 fits there, and then your battery fits back here.
Okay, excellent. So I'd say if somebody's interested, get in touch with Glenn and he
Yeah.
can send you a link to the eBay seller or.
There's where the antennas come out.
Oh, okay.
Wiring, you know, the wires all come out.
Up in Dayton, Alan and I were walking around, we ran into this place and I forgot to bring paperwork to it, but it is a carbon fiber case that you put around, or you put your radio into, straps around your neck. It's pretty cool because it actually protects your radio. It also has a place to put your battery. If you're using a portable, I'm going to say rig, because now Icon makes one like the FT7 817. I think it's 817. Okay. But I have the paperwork at home. They look pretty cool to me because the carbon fiber comes down through the end and it actually protects the end of the radio where the antennas hook up.
Where the antenna connectors are and stuff like that.
2 years ago, I actually saw the design guide for AMSAT was using one that he had made. And I think this is a copy design of it from him. His was really cool because he was using FT817 to do satellite work, and he could walk around and do it. Okay, which is kind of weird because you have a handheld 2 meter 440, I think is what he was using. It might have been 6 meter, 2 meter up and down. But they were actually making contacts with 5 watts to a lot of satellites and stuff like that.
I got another goodie. I got one of the things that's been real challenge for me. Now Smokey's a young guy and he doesn't have this problem.
I turned 60 yesterday, Dave.
Well, like I said,
You're younger than me.
Smokey's he's 12 years younger than me.
Too bad, I'm over 60. I got that senior citizen.
But anyway, I have a lot of trouble
Happy birthday.
getting antennas up, you know. And I got this gadget that shoots weights. It's an air compressor that shoots weights. It'll shoot it up 200 feet over the tree. So if I don't get it,
Yeah,
I'm gonna quit.
I'm an old-fashioned guy. I have to use a slingshot.
Yeah, I've tried that. I just can't
Did you ever
get
try bow and
nothing.
arrow?
Got a bow and arrow. That didn't work either.
Fishing pole.
Tried that too.
And the one that I really like
Couldn't
is
catch a
potato
thing.
launcher.
I was about to ask if anybody's tried one of those.
I have a friend that has one that's made out of 2-inch PVC. Man, he can put anything over any tree there ever was. I mean, the tree looks at it going by, wow.
That's what this
Now,
looks like. This looks
Roger
like a
gets,
potato launcher.
he's got a weight on the end of a string, you know, a lead weight, and he could throw those things over a tree, everything, but
I
I
used
just,
one year out here with the QRP, I mean, not QRPers, but Greg and them were
Yeah.
setting up an antenna, couldn't get it up in a tree, and it wasn't here, it was actually Rogers, or on Rogers Road at Marytown Park. I used a screwdriver and a rope to get it up into the tree.
Imagine the end-fed you can put up with a drone.
yeah.
Problem is
Yeah, that's
you
the next
get
thing.
it up there, and about the time you get ready to drop it, okay, the drone runs out of battery and crashes into the tree, then you gotta
But
climb
at least the antenna will be up.
Yeah.
Up in the tree.
Well, maybe, you know, if the drone is taking a rope up and it ends up in the top of the tree, you're just as messed over, you know?
Just take that thing and fly it over the tree, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. About the time you get to the top of the tree, it decides to run out of battery and falls into it.
Surely it's got.
Okay, anything else? We got just a couple minutes left, and I want people to get a
Yeah,
chance to
that
look
could be
at
a
what
problem.
Mike has. So anything else at all related to QRP? We had a big agenda tonight, so we didn't get a whole lot of chance for rag chewing and stuff like that, so.
If anybody's interested, I got pictures of a magnetic loop antenna I made this weekend.
Oh, okay,
I still haven't operated it yet,
okay.
except for the receiving.
So you built yourself a mag loop antenna?
I lived in an apartment, I had to do something.
Yeah? That's excellent for that. Okay, and then you've got, anybody that wants to see pictures of it, you can. I'm not sure your bars meeting's gonna start on time, Brad, but we had a big agenda tonight.
What band, Jim? It tunes up across 30 to 10.
Wow.
Dead on 40, I was hoping I'd get on 40. Be a bigger capacity.
Okay. Last call, and then Brad's gonna hit the big button. Okay, thank you all. Great attendance tonight, great meeting. See a lot of you on the 23rd, and don't forget Kids Day if you can do anything to help Pete. And I can come over and get the.
It ain't just Pete.
No.
There's a lot of people involved, but
Amateur radio.
amateur radio and Pete and me and, let me see.
Chris, did you get David's name?
No, generally I only list people that are here.